All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. You are here with the one and only Eric Cominski Jr., author of The Grustle, 1 million in the making. You should definitely go cop that. But anyway, this is The Grustle podcast, and I am so thankful you guys are listening. I thank you. And I got some more good stuff, man. I'm on a positive note. I want some more motivational stuff for you guys. It might sound like a broken record, but it is what it is. There's a lot of stuff I like to go back and touch bases on and talk to you guys about as far as trying to get you guys to understand it more and all this other stuff that's going on out here that may draw you away. I'm trying to bring you guys back to what really matters and what you got to do. So, what I'm going to start with, right, is the power of positivity. So, you are the company you keep. Plain and simple. I, for me, I try to, I try to be cool with everybody, but at the end of the day, everybody's not gonna like you. It is what it is, or you can't be cool with everybody, or not saying that you have to be enemies with everybody, but you just fall in place where you need to be at. So, but like, just understand you are the company you keep. If you got somebody that's always complaining, looking at the bad side of things, or always saying this, that, and third, always picking what's wrong with stuff, 9 times out of 10 you'll start doing the same, or you start seeing all bad stuff out of situations, or you always, you'll feed off that energy. So, you are the company you keep. So, you are the company you keep. So, if you go up, okay, explaining it more. Here I'm trying to go by the script. So explaining it more, right? So if you grew up, in an area where there's a lot of thugs and a lot of crime rate or whatever, so most likely the chance will be you would be a thug. You know, that's who you hang around with. You know, or that's the or whatever is being done out there. The chances are you'll be doing it too. So it's all about who you hang out with. So not saying that if you did live out there and it happened around your neighborhood, but if you stayed in the house or you kept your hazing the books, and I mean, choose your path, and that's another thing. When you choose the people around you, you're actually choosing your path, you're not even knowing it. But just being around people that are doing nothing with their life, it's poison to you, man. Like, you just being around people that's just not doing nothing. Like, it's poison to you. Like, I'm like, the people I'm around, they end up starting businesses, start their own business. So, or the people that I and I'm gonna touch this again. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna touch this again on another subject, or touch bases on this another time. But I know there's so many people I motivate. Yes, I know it's so many people that's watching me now, or it's so many people that actually, see my stuff and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go do it. Which that's what I want to happen. I want people to, understand and do what they want to do. But I would like more, which I know is not realistic, but I would like more when people do see my stuff or see what I'm doing, try to network with me, try to get involved actually what I got going on. But it's kind of selfish, but I I know, for a fact, just by how things goes or who does it, I know for a fact that I motivate a lot of people, and I give ideas to a lot of people, and I'm the reason for a lot of people doing certain stuff. So, I just sit back, smile, and it is what it is. Keep it moving, man. I mean, I ain't mad at you, man. Do what you got to do. So, but that's just the power, that's the energy that's just bringing off, or whatever the case may be. But just try to put yourself around people that's going to uplift you, and people that work hard. You know what I mean? So one thing is, and you just know this is not a myth. This is a fact, man. Like, I know y'all probably think I'm BSing, but like, just think about the situation. Whatever you in right now, just think about the situation you in. And if you do got somebody that always bring you down, or you got somebody that's always positive, or just that person that always make you laugh, or this, that, and the third, you can tell by their energy or whatever. And it's crazy because, like, in another way that you can, you know, double check it. What I'm saying is not BS. The about me saying that being around positivity is actually it'll better yourself. So, have you ever like been around somebody that, let's say you was just chilling or whatever, you at work or whatever the case may be with your friends, whatever. Someone says a joke. Somebody says a joke, tells a joke. You don't think it's funny, but for some reason that person next to you or somebody out of the group thinks it's hilarious, and they're just laughing so hard, laughing. So and then you end up catching yourself laugh yourself. Like you end up laughing yourself, even though it wasn't funny. You're just laughing because they're so weak at the joke. Like that's, I know it happened. I mean, you can't tell me that happened. I'm pretty sure that happened to most everybody. But that's a perfect example of what I'm actually saying. So just know that, man. And then, you know, about being around people that work hard. So I've seen this in action before. So at the job I worked at before, you know, we'd be loading trucks. Something like, you know, when I was loading trucks at a warehouse, when I first got there, man, I was working with, you know, the person that was training me. Wasn't, I mean, he taught me the ropes, but you know, he was doing the bare minimum, you know, getting by. So, you know, with me being trained, I'm doing exactly how he trained me, you know, blah, blah, blah. So then, you know, after I leave that job, I go to another warehouse, and I'm being trained by somebody, and they be busting their tail. And then I'm actually, how they're training me, how they're working is how I work. So by me being around that person when they're working, busting their tail, you know, doing what they do, I'm doing the same things because I'm, you know, even though I think it's the right way, but that's just me being around it. And then when I get around, and then the funny thing is, after he trains me, and I get around other people that are doing the job, I'm like, what are you doing? Like you're slacking, whatever. You know, it's all about the company you keep, what's around you, the atmosphere, everything, all that matters, man. And I try my best to keep everything positive. I try my best to keep an uplifting environment. I try my best, but you know, it's so much you can do, but you got to try, because at the end of the day, that's going to actually help you also in life and, you know, with your business and in life in general, obviously. But, you know, doing your business, man, you need a lot of that, because that's the only way, man, that success can be guaranteed even more, you know, when you put forth the effort of thinking about the power of positivity. So in this episode, man, I also wanted to talk about doing what it takes, man, because it's like, look, man, I'm making these episodes about, you know, what's going on in my life and what's going, you know, what I'm around and stuff like that, and what people ask me and people, you know, inbox me and talk about, you know, business. So this basically what I'm making these episodes off of. So, doing what it takes, man, this means many things. So, sacrifice. When we talk about doing what you need to do, sacrifice is the key thing, what I mean and what I'm saying. So, like, you got to sacrifice to get where you want to be at, regardless. Like, excuse me, like when I said, like, when you say you need more money, what are you doing to get more money? You can't sit here and complain, you know, about certain things. I don't have money, man. I need money to do this. Okay, so what you going to do to get money? That's, you know, it's plain and simple. Like, what you got to do. So, I mean, there's many things you can do, you know. Many things you can sacrifice. Eating habits, you know, going out, spoiling yourself, trying to cut back, you know. You know, it's so many things you could do, man. And I'm gonna end up doing something to break these things down, man, to talk to people about it. So, but if you don't like how things are going with anything in your business or your personal life, you know, we can talk business or personal life, but like with your business, if you do not like anything that's going on, if you feel like you don't have enough promotion, you ain't getting your name out there, people ain't noticing more, or you're not getting enough sales, or this, that, and the third, you have to sacrifice something. Something has to be done. I mean, even if it's not sacrifice, like, I mean, the main thing you're going to sacrifice is your time, sleep, and time. That's the main thing that needs to get sacrificed, especially when you're doing business. So, if you don't like how things are going, you could apply this to your life. You don't like how things are going, something has to be done. I'm pretty sure, most of you guys know that when you get to a point in your life, like, man, I'm tired of this. Something needs to get done. It's basically the same. You have to take that same aspect into your business. So, like I said, you don't like the way your sales going. You don't like, your clothes, or you don't like the way you have to do something to sacrifice to eat. Like, something has to happen for something to change. For something to change, you have to do something different. You can't do the same thing. Because if you do the same thing, the same results are going to happen. If you want something to change for the better or for the good, you wouldn't know until it happens. So you definitely have to change or sacrifice or do whatever it takes to make it happen, man. If you want to lose weight, you want to save money, you want to build your brand, you have to do something. You know what I mean? And one other thing, man, that I want to say off that, as far as getting things done and doing what it takes, you have to give before you can get. Like, you want to get something. As far as I'm a firm believer in karma and all that other stuff. So when you give, like I said before, you obviously get something back out of it. So and then people ask how how to actually do it. You gotta work. Like, how you actually get to the point when you do what it takes, and you give before you can get. So what you gotta do, you gotta work, man. You got to work. Try. You gotta try different stuff. And you're gonna fail. I know you don't want to, but you're gonna fail. But I'm pretty sure that's not something that you want to do, but it's going to happen. Eventually, especially when you're trying different stuff and you're not used to stuff. Like, just realize why you fail and just keep going. You got to learn from your failures, learn from what you work when you try or fail, learn from everything, and just keep at it, man. You gotta keep. Don't give up, man. It's tough. I know it for a fact, especially when you got a lot going on in your personal life, man. When you're doing business, you gotta work, try, fail, learn. Then after that, just keep at it. Keep at it, man. Find your balance and find how to stay focused. Find your balance, man. It's hard. Like with me, man, with time, dealing with time management, pretty tough still. Working on that. That's definitely a work in progress. But you have to find your balance, man, as much as you can. At some point, you'll get comfortable with it, and you'll understand it more as you go along. But find your balance, and then stay in focus. Boy, staying focused is you have to find a way to do that, because staying focused will actually push you to the next level of doing whatever you're doing. Know when to back out, not quit though. Know when to back out of something, but not quit. Like, if you're gonna go out of business on your terms. You know what I mean? If you're gonna file bankruptcy or go bankrupt, plan that out. You know what I mean? Know when to throw in the towel. You know what I mean? Know when to do that, but don't just, after you throw in the towel, assess the situation, figure out what happened, and get back at it. Don't quit. I mean, if you want to, quit, but if you're motivated, you want to try. But just what I'm trying to say is, it's not a bad thing. It's like a failure. When you know when to back out, know when to stop doing something. It's like a fit. Like, just know when to do it, but then get back at it, man. Like, find a different way to approach a situation or whatever's going on. Find a different way to do it. Just know when. Don't dig yourself deeper in that hole. You know what I mean? So that's all I got for you guys today, man. Lord, I went off script a little bit, but it's all good. When I'm doing these episodes, right, I had somebody say something to me as far as my episodes. Like, it seemed like it's a motivational than a business podcast. Well, yeah, I get that, but it's definitely what's around me, man. And I'm just working with what's around me and what I'm going through, like with my business. It's step by step with me, especially when I'm dealing with my family, taking care of my family, taking care of my business, and doing my 9 to 5 job, which is not a 9 to 5, but this is fine. That balance is staying focused, man. So I'm only doing what I'm able to and what I feel. It's like with my music, man. Like I can't make only can make music, you know, not when I'm going through something, but only if I feel it or when I'm feeling. You know, it's hard to make music, make some certain type of music if you're not living by that music or actually doing what you're saying. You know, it's tough, man. So, but yeah, I just had to answer that question because somebody, you know, is it a motivational podcast or it's both, you know? But it's definitely, you know, I definitely want to attack the business aspect because a lot of people, you know, this is what I do, man. Entrepreneur, just grinding it out, man. So, with that being said, just remember, tomorrow's success begins today, right now. Go do what you gotta do. I got some stuff to do. I got to go. Catch you guys later.